Terrace View Park in Spokane Valley on the night of August 14th. Now, his attorneys say he had been driving for 11 hours straight and just wanted to pull off and take a break. Now, that man asked us not to use his name, but he is letting us use the body cam footage. He wants the public to see what happened.
It's a crime to be in the park after hours. This is considered a park. So.
All right, I'll go find another place to watch a movie.
All right, you got your ID on you real quick?
No, I don't.
You're not shutting the door, you're not free to leave.
Yeah, I am.
You're not.
Our client offered to leave immediately, like, okay, I'll go watch my video someplace else.
Attorneys Josh Maurer and Timothy Note are representing the man, and they shared this body cam video with CREM 2. It shows how the situation escalates.
Why? Because you're refusing to tell me who you are, and you're probably going to end up going to jail.
Oh, for not giving you my name?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have at it.
Okay. Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car.
Don't put your hands on me, pal. Listen.
You are going to get hurt. If
I
you don't
am?
listen to what I'm telling you.
Are you audio video recording this?
I already told you that. Get on.
Hey,
Get on the ground. You're under arrest. Give me your hands.
Okay.
Give me your hands.
Okay.
He was on all fours. He then kneed him in the ribs, breaking 8 ribs, puncturing a lung, and separating 3 from the sternum.
The 62-year-old also suffered a concussion. He was so beat up, his attorneys say the jail refused to take him in. He spent days in the hospital.
The most egregious abuse of power in any case that I've been involved with.
Well, now some people watching this video are going to say, okay, why didn't he just hand over his ID, give his name?
Well, admittedly, he could have simply given him his name. But regardless of whether or not he gives him his name and identifies himself completely with the officer, that stimulus doesn't match what comes after that.
The county prosecutor's office agreed to drop all charges against the man, which include being in a public park after hours and obstructing. Sheriff John Knowles says the allegations are concerning. He's placed the sergeant on administrative leave and asked Spokane police to conduct a, quote, thorough, complete, and unbiased investigation into the sergeant's actions and this incident.
This is a 62-year-old man that up until this point was a supporter of law enforcement, and his beliefs and his faith in the criminal justice system has really been shattered.
Now, CREM 2 is not naming that sergeant who's been placed on leave because at this point he has not been charged with anything. Reporting in Spokane Valley, Kyle Simchuk, CREM 2 News.
Broken ribs, a punctured lung, and severe cuts and bruises. Those are the injuries Kevin Hinton suffered when he was allegedly assaulted by a Spokane County Sheriff's Sergeant. The video we're about to show you contains acts of physical violence and may be disturbing to watch. Because of the sensitivity of what you're about to see, viewer discretion is advised. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of 4 News Now. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. Last week, we learned an excessive use of force case was being investigated, and now the victim's lawyers are speaking out.
Get on the ground! What part of that? I don't understand. I want him code 6. You're under arrest. Get on the ground!
We now know this incident happened the night of August 14th at Terrace View Park in Spokane Valley when a man was approached for being in the park after hours. Natalie Grant is breaking down that new body camera footage for us tonight and why his lawyers are demanding accountability.
Kirsten, according to his lawyers, that night, 62-year-old Kevin Hinton was driving from Medford, Oregon to Colfax, stopping in Spokane Valley along the way to see his daughters. When they didn't answer his call, he pulled into a park parking lot to watch a movie and rest, trying not to fall asleep at the wheel. That's when they say that he was approached and eventually assaulted by Sergeant Clay Hilton, leaving him with lasting physical and emotional damage.
Newly released body cam video shows the unfolding of events that landed 62-year-old Kevin Hinton in the hospital for 3 days. You can see Sergeant Hilton approaching the vehicle, telling Hinton he can't be in the park after hours.
You're not shutting the door, you're not free to leave.
Yeah, I am.
You're not.
Why are you acting like that?
When Hinton agreed to leave without giving Sergeant Hilton his name or ID, that's when things escalated.
You are going to get hurt. You don't listen to what I'm telling you.
Are you audio video recording this?
I already told you that. Get on the
Hey, oh!
You can hear Hinton yelling in pain, sometimes struggling to breathe or even move.
Oh!
Give me your hands.
Okay!
Give me your hands.
Okay! You hit me so many times. Why? Why did you hit me?
Because you weren't listening.
It's just one of the grossest abuses of power I think either one of us have ever seen in our career.
The lawyers representing Hinton say he wasn't committing a crime and did not deserve this type of treatment.
Irritable, but otherwise compliant. There was absolutely no justification for the severe beating that he took.
Now they're looking for justice and accountability for their client as he continues to recover while facing thousands in medical bills.
We don't want Sergeant Hilton to work another day in law enforcement again. He is a disgrace to the badge and a dishonor to our community. And we'd like him to face the same treatment that any other citizen would who committed this type of vicious assault.
Last week, Sheriff John Knowles released a statement on this incident, saying in part, allegations of misconduct by law enforcement are very concerning to our community and myself. He said the case is being investigated by the Spokane Police Department, and right now, Sergeant Hilton is on administrative leave. And according to Hinton's lawyers, all charges against their client have been dropped by Spokane County. And of course, we'll be following this case very closely and bringing you any developments as they become available. Reporting in studio, Natalie Grant, 4 News Now.